Welcome back, and welcome to Chapter 1 In Defense of Brule. Following our heartfelt promise on the hilltop from Alicia, our gang finally made it into town. Skipping over the part where Alicia has now killed 3 people, our main girl wishes the 2 siblings goodbye, and they proceed to head home on the outskirts of town. As is standard for wartime stories, we meet a pregnant woman named Martha. Before we can get too far into the welcome, however, Alicia appears, bearing the gift of preserved bread as an apology for arresting Welkin earlier. She's invited into the house, and they tell Martha all about their exciting day. Martha appears to be suffering from some form of dementia here, however, as she claims to have 4 other children we never see, and calls Welkin a better lady for being arrested and shot at. Oh, look, a portrait of Welkin and Isara's fathers. We learn that Isara's father, Tamer, built a tank for Welkin's father in the First European War, but sadly passed away shortly after Isara was born, along with her mother. Welkin's father adopted Isara and welcomed her into the family without issue. Having made it awkward, Alicia sees this is the time to leave, and Welkin is volunteered to see her off. Instead, he escorts her all the way back to town where they have a heartfelt conversation about his future.
Wow, look at this. Brule's really becoming a ghost town.
They've been leaving for a while. Just about everyone is evacuated by now. You can't blame them. Tensions are rising with the Empire. We'll survive. The Town Watch will guard and protect the home front. Everyone will come back someday. They'll come back when it's safe again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Welkin, I'm curious. Are you gonna join the army like your father?
I don't think that's for me. What I'd really like to do is be a teacher.
Huh. A teacher?
Yeah. Animals and insects, flowers and plants, they've always been my passion. I've learned a lot from nature. You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general, but it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way, you know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's deep in your own way. Ah! What was that?
That sound.
Before we can get too far into what the future holds for Welkin, however, an Imperial attack starts. A rocket appears to hit the large mill and cause tremendous damage, and the poor guy working on it is unable to escape with his life. We then proceed to see more war crimes from the Imperials as they target civilians running away. Keep this in mind for later in our story. Following this fresh batch of war crimes, we are left to see the devastation that has been wrought on the central mill. Our heroes take a moment to collect themselves and quickly devise a plan to counterattack and save the civilians. Welkin volunteers to help, and he is thrust into another conflict on his first day back in Brule. Our second battle starts here. A desperate attempt to buy time for fleeing civilians in town. Our goal is to take out the commander and disorient the attack. Our lose conditions are we cannot allow Alicia or Welkin to go down. Sorry again, random watchman. And we cannot let 20 turns pass. With the battle on, we're warned about enemies hiding behind buildings. Our brave watchman, real name Greg, rushes forward to scout for our main characters. He manages to take down an Imperial, which opens the path for Alicia to exploit and attack the commander. That guy in red seems to be the commander. Hiding behind sandbags prevents us from shooting him, or at least prevents us from doing a lot of damage. Thankfully, Alicia has a new method of mincing meat, the hand grenade. She was, just carrying that around Welkin's house. Anyway, with her new weapon, Alicia is able to take down the commander and cut the chain of command. Unfortunately for our heroes, a new enemy has appeared.
What's that?
One that doesn't care if there's a commander or not.
Sounds like
That
a
would
tank.
be a tank. It proceeds to decimate the Watchmen, and the battle continues. Our 3 units give it their best, but their rifles cannot penetrate the thick armor of the tank, and it retaliates with a mortar, nearly killing Greg. With this new information, the plan has changed. Welkin has to flee the area and get back home to evacuate Sarah and Martha. Our goal now is to get Welkin to the exit point. Alicia takes the lead and quickly subdues 2 Imperials, giving herself a pat on the back for each new kill. Welkin is then cleared to rush for the exit, but he gets his first taste of fighting along the way. Once Welkin makes it to the exit, our operation is concluded. For our quick thinking and Welkin's quick escape, we are once again rewarded with the A rank. Thus concludes Chapter 1 of Valkyria Chronicles. Brule is now a battleground and our hero must grab his family and flee. Will they succeed? What will happen to Alicia and the Town Watch? Find out next time on the Galleon Front. Hey there. Thanks for passing the time with me once again. This was Chapter 1 of Valkyria Chronicles. Next chapter will be the final chapter in Brule, the final intro chapter, and then we can start getting into the actual meat and potatoes of this wonderful game. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next one.